Hi, Daniel from Belfield Music. The answer to today's quiz was A. Now, this might be something you already know about, or it might not, but there's a pretty well-established order as to how to string your pedals together. It'll be debatable whether it's the right order, because it's definitely not the only way you can do it, but it's definitely the standard way, and it usually produces the best results. Now, there's a really well-known mnemonic sentence to help learn about this. Ready? Trust which chain of effect pedals makes life easier. Really. I'll say it again. Trust which chain of effect pedals makes life easier. Really. Now this stands for tuner, wah, compression, overdrive, equalizer, pitch, modulation, level, echo, reverb. In that order. I'll do it one more time. Trust which chain of effect pedals makes life easier. Really. Tuner, wah, compression, overdrive, equalizer, pitch, modulation, level, echo, reverb. There's going to be times you want to do it differently, but let's look at why this normally is the best way to set a pedal board up. So one was tuner. These are designed to listen to your guitar and tell you exactly what it hears as accurately as it can. And so it makes sense to let the tuner hear your guitar before there's any effects or changes to it. This won't change the sound of your guitar anyway, so get this out of the way first and have it plugged directly into your guitar. Second is the wah pedal. Now, the wah pedal and other filters, like my personal favorite, the EHX Qtron, they're giving your guitar, it's like giving your guitar lips. They're designed to shape the voice of your guitar. And so you should think of them as part of the guitar itself. And that's a big reason why you have them before the rest of your effects, because all your effects want to be affecting the lips of your guitar as well as the rest of it. 3, compression. Now, compression is like quality control for your guitar. It makes your overall flavor richer, thicker, stronger, and it gently sands away all the bumps and sharp edges out of your sound. Thinking about it like that, it makes sense to use this to have a better guitar sound running into all the crazier effects, rather than afterwards, where it might sand back or change the way the effect's working. So this is a really good one to have before your overdrives and your distortions, but I tend to think of it as a polish, so I have it after my wah and my tuner, definitely. 4, overdrive. This is the bite, this is the flavor of your tone, and it gives you a warm, interesting tone, but it's not a very smart effect, and too complicated a sound will turn it into mud. It works best to keep it as far back in the chain as you can, and about here is a great place to have it before you get into like really crazy modulation, pitch shift, anything like that. You probably notice that even things like power chords tend to work best in more complicated chords through overdrive, and it's the same reason. The simpler things are that go into that, the better the results that come out of that. 5, EQ. This is usually used to fine-tune and tweak your sound, and it's good to have after your overdrive so you can roll back any like shrill high frequencies that's too piercing, or if the low end becomes too muddy or booming. It's a great thing to use as a cautionary, preventative sort of thing, and this will be a really good place to have it. You can kind of wind it back if anything happens that's unsettling. This is where you want to fix it. 6, pitch shifting. Having this after your overdrive and your EQ means that it'll be able to grab the whole of your sound and push it up, adjust it, or push it down and adjust it. This tends to give you the cleanest, crispiest place to have it, and if you have it behind things like overdrive, it tends to sound really messy. Or if you have it after things like chorus and echo, the software gets really confused by your tone. You end up, all sorts of problems happen. Yeah, have this after your EQ. 7, modulation. Now, these includes choruses and phasers and flangers and vibratos and tremolos and all those other weird and wacky things, and they all take your guitar and they change it drastically. Chorus doubles the signal to pretend there's 2 guitar players playing. A phaser imitates a washing from left to right, and so on and so on and so on. They tend to sit best as late as you can in the chain, so that all the important work, the quality of your guitar has already happened. Your guitar tone is basically settled, and then after, things get really messy when you put these in the wrong place because they make such a big change. Keep these as near the end as you can, except for 8, level. If you're using a volume pedal, have it here, after your effects and after all your guitar tone equipment, because this way if you turn it down, everything goes down at once. That's the best thing you can do because it'll seem coherent and whole. The only thing you want after your level is your echoes and your reverbs and your delays, so that the subtle shimmer trails off after you turn the volume down, which is just how I would do with a real echo in real life. Now 9 and 10, echo and reverb. The reason these are right at the end is that these two effects aren't trying to be part of your guitar, but they're imitating the hall or the stadium or the cathedral that your guitar is playing in. They're the ambience, the atmosphere. And they come last because with your guitar with all of its effects, it's playing into that. It's playing in that hall, in that cathedral, in that massive screaming stadium. It's as if you sing or shout echo of a cliff face, when you stop talking, that echo is going to keep on going and trail off gradually, and the delay should do exactly that. So you want that right at the end, so that no matter what else you do, that's what echoes, everything. Hope this helps some of you get an idea or clear some things up. Feel free to ask any questions in the comment section below. Share any suggestions or insider secrets you guys might have, and keep an eye out for our next exciting episode. See you guys there.